Josh. I'm about to come around over there to you. But I want you to open the driver's side window and toss that gun out for me, alright? So I can come over and talk to you, okay? As soon as I see you in front of this, over here by the constable car, I will throw the gun out, I promise. You have my word. On my kids. Okay, but listen, I'm going to come over there, but I'm going to have to yell at you because I'm not going to have a radio no more, okay? So I'm going to come up there to those officer units. Alright? Alright. Roll down your windows in the car right now. Alright. I took the keys out of the car, the window won't roll down. Yeah, I'm going to come over and talk on the PA, and then when I get over there, I want you to toss the gun out, okay? Alright. Yeah, I'm coming over there right now. Alright, I'm about to be on the PA, and I'm going to talk to you on the PA, okay? So I have your word that I'm not going to get knees in my back and my stomach ground into the gravel. Hey, stand by. I'm walking up there by talk to you, okay, on the PA? Alright. Need to let Grimes County know that these belts are no good, too.
Wiring into someone.
Yes, earlier today we received a call from my dispatcher that one of our transport units were in trouble, and they were on FM 1375 going towards New Waverly. We responded to that location. We received later information at approximately 4:26. Our unit was heading at over 100 miles per hour on FM 1375 towards New Waverly, and we received back from our transport unit that the prisoner overtook him, took his gun, and fired 3 rounds at him inside the vehicle. And he was out of the vehicle. He stated he was hurt, but he was okay. All units responded. We conducted a mass search of the area, found a transport officer, seeked EMS for his safety. His right arm was injured through the struggle and through the fight and through the gunshots. While we were canvassing the area looking for our vehicle, Grimes County Sheriff's Crown Vic, over police primary radio, the subject come over the radio, announced his name was Joshua, and to any officer. And I immediately heard that in my vehicle. I picked up the radio and communicated a dialogue with him in conversation.
Okay, and so in that conversation we heard he was saying he wanted to commit suicide.
Yes.
This man seemed like there was maybe some sort of mental issues, or that's what he was saying.
Yes.
So tell me the feelings. You're on the radio at this point with a man who has escaped, who has fired shots at one of your coworkers.
Yes.
And is now on the loose saying he wants to kill himself.
Correct.
Tell me the thoughts that are going through your head and how you were able to handle the situation.
I was immediately trying to figure his whereabouts because at the time we didn't have any idea. And slowly talking to him, trying to figure out where he was at so we could come give him some help, and trying to downplay the situation of what it was. And he finally told us he was on Ben Smith Road at the dead ends, and he was thinking about killing himself. He actually had the gun. It was pointed to his head, and he was thinking of actually killing himself. At that time, all units responded to Ben Smith Road, merged onto the location, and saw the subject sitting in his vehicle. Continued dialogue with him, trying to talk him down, and he stated that if we would come on scene, that he would talk to me, and he would eventually surrender himself. So after a short time we arrived on scene, we were able to get him to throw the gun out of the vehicle, exit out of the vehicle, and surrender himself. He still had his transport handcuffs on and transport shackles on in the vehicle, and he did throw the gun out the window, so he was unarmed whenever we took him into custody.
So he did eventually give in when you arrived on scene?
Correct. And warrants are being issued for him for attempted capital murder on our transport officer, also escape and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle through Walker County Sheriff's Office. That's where the incident occurred at, in Walker County.
And so when you arrived on scene, we heard you say, you're talking to him, you want to be safe for yourself as well. He's saying he wants to shoot himself and nobody else. But you're nervous, as an officer. How nervous were you that he may actually hurt one of you?
Well, it's always a possibility, and that's why we try to handle every situation very cautiously, very carefully, make him throw the gun out, try to make every effort that he does not have a weapon on him, because, our lives come first also on this deal.
And so, Tell me tonight, how successful do you feel in this kind of situation?
Well, obviously we feel very successful, you know. Eventually, you know, the guy did take our vehicle. He did escape from our custody, but ultimately we got him in custody. No other officers were hurt. He was not injured, and the injuries that were sustained from our transport officer were very minimal at this time.
And Lieutenant, have you ever been in a situation like this before?
We've been in, not with escape, but on several standoffs and several situations where people threaten to commit suicide.
So you've been able to negotiate in other
Yes.
situations. So you would say you're pretty used to this kind of thing.
Well, in this type of work, you know, we're immune to everything.
Well,
What about